When Samsung announced the Galaxy Z Flip 3, I was eager to try it out. With its lower price, 7 colors and the assortment of bold cases that make it look like a toy, the Galaxy Z Flip 3 could be the first foldable phone you'll consider buying. But if Samsung wants the phone to be widely adopted, it needs to deliver on its promised improvements and convince people that they can depend on the Z Flip 3 without compromising their daily phone routine. The Z Flip 3 starts at $1,000, £949, AU $1,499 for 128GB and 8GB RAM. A larger cover screen, a better main screen and improved software put the Z Flip 3 on par with most other $1,000 phones. None of this means the Z Flip 3 is without its own quirks or problems. That bothers me more than the crease on the Z Flip 3. The Z Flip 3 is Samsung's most ready for primetime foldable yet. Is far from perfect, but it's a solid phone if you can cope with some of the trade-offs. If you're ready to embrace its different vibe, it's absolutely fun to use. The body and hinge are made of a material Samsung calls armor aluminum, which is reinforced with other metals and is similar to using rebar to strengthen concrete for construction. When I used the original Flip, or even the Motorola Razr, I was always aware of the hinge, the screen and the separate parts that made up those phones. With the Z Flip 3, that feeling is gone. It's still not like using a phone with a glass screen, but it feels similar to a glass screen with a plastic protector on it, which technically it is. Outdoors on a bright sunny day, the screen is easy to see and is brighter than the original Z Flip and Z Flip 5G. Overall, the main screen is right on par with other phones at this price. The new cover screen is 4 times bigger than the tiny pill-shaped one on the original Flip. For example, I can view an entire notification, but I need to open the Z Flip 3 to respond to it. The Z Flip 3 costs $1,000 because it folds in half, not because of its cameras. The foldable shape and size mean you can put the Z Flip 3 just about anywhere to get a truly one-of-a-kind shot. The Z Flip 3 is essentially its own tripod. The phone uses a long shutter speed to compensate for less light, so your subject can look soft because of motion blur if they're moving even just a little. Samsung peppers in new camera modes from the Galaxy S21 and S21 Ultra, such as Director's View, which gives you a live preview from all 3 cameras, and Single Take, which captures a series of photos and videos of your subject as determined by AI. If you drop down in resolution from 4K to 1080p, you can take advantage of Samsung's Super Steady Shot, which works like a charm. One feature that wasn't upgraded was the Z Flip 3's dual 3300 mAh batteries. During my 10 days with the Z Flip 3, I averaged 3 hours of screen on time a day. The Z Flip 3 supports 15-watt fast charging as well as wireless and reverse wireless charging. Also, 15-watt charging isn't that fast. There were several times where the Z Flip 3 got noticeably warm. Fortunately, it never got hot, but I'm sure its petite size means it'll sometimes act as a hand warmer. The Z Flip 3 has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 chip and 8GB of RAM. Its benchmark scores were on par with the Galaxy S21. You can use the Z Flip 3 like a regular phone, but if you dive into settings, you can customize which apps take advantage of flex mode, which is when the phone is left half open like a laptop.